Hi friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Welcome to, I don't know if I want to call this a spooky vlog. I want it to be a spooky reading vlog, but I don't know. I feel like it's going to be more comfort and cozy type of vibes, only because I'm not going to be reading any horrors. I am reading a dark romance though. So that's very exciting. We'll talk about that in a second. If the lighting is weird, I'm sorry. It is officially 2 p.m. right now. It is Sunday, October 13th. I recently filmed my October TBR. Yes, I know. We're almost halfway through the month and I still haven't posted that video, okay? What can I say, guys? Life has caught up to me. I really appreciate you guys sticking around, just being so supportive with my channel and my content. You guys have no idea how much that means to me. Every single one of you guys make a huge difference. You guys are the reason why I love what I do. Not only do I love to read and I love books in general, but I love sharing it with you guys. I love sharing my enthusiasm and my love for reading with each and every one of you. So I really appreciate you guys. From the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my soul, you guys are the best. This vlog, I want it to be an October cozy, maybe spooky vlog with those cozy vibes. And the reason why I'm throwing in cozy vibes is because we're going to be doing a lot of cooking this week. Lately, I've been rediscovering what I want to eat as far as healthy meals go. And I love food. I love comforting, hearty food, but I also know that not a lot of it is healthy. So I looked up recipes on Pinterest and I'm so freaking excited to cook these two dishes this week so that we have like hearty fall meals, but healthy. I want to cook chicken thighs this week with an apple au jus sauce. I also want to make slow cooker short ribs. I'm so excited. I am so excited for both of these meals. They are a little bit of high maintenance meals, but I'm excited because I've always wanted to cook chicken thighs. I've just been afraid to venture out and try in a way that is going to make them tasty and not fatty and very hearty and comforting. So I am excited about that. Let's talk about my reading. We are reading Nocticadia by Kari Lake and we are loving every single second of this. I recently ordered the actual physical copy of this book because I have to have it in my hands because it's that good. Granted, I'm only like 20% into it, 23% into it, and oh my gosh, you guys, the atmosphere, the gothic vibes in this book are just so what word do I use? So immaculate, so perfect for the spooky season. We have dark academia. We have forbidden professor-student romance. We have obviously dark romance. We have a thrilling aspect, mystery aspect. We have a parasite. We have science. We have kids studying this parasite in this prestigious university that happens to be gothic. Yeah, I am super excited. My battery is about to die, unfortunately, so I will catch back in with you guys once I have another update. I'm on chapter 17. Once I do a little more reading, you will hear from me.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden.
Hi.
Golden,
My name is Charlie. This is the whole world.
golden, golden things. Gold hair.
So here she is in all her glory. How beautiful. And she's so cute. She's tiny. She's just little. She's tiny. She's cute. We love her. However, at night, I'm still reading on my Kindle. I usually read physical books at night as well, unless I'm going to bed and I want to read in my Kindle during bedtime. The pages in this book are like white, and I find that very uncomfortable when, like, you know, when reading. So I own the physical copy, but I might still read it on my Kindle. But that's okay. The physical copy will stay in pristine shape and I won't break the spine, you know? So we'll see. We'll see. Because I like to switch back and forth, but we'll see if I get any of the physical book, like physically read, you know, holding it, you know what I mean, throughout the day. Or if I'm just going to stick to my Kindle. Either way, there was this one scene. I can't say much, but there was a one scene that finally happened. And I've heard that this is a slow burn. But when you get to those little moments between the characters, when you know you want them to kiss already, it's just so good. The tension, the angst, not tension, but the angst is there. I love Professor Bromwell's, aka Dr. Death's, attitude. I love this book so much. I'm having such a wonderful time reading it, you guys. I can't say more good things about it. I just did my morning thing. I did my workout with my husband. The kids are off in school. I showered, I got ready for the day, and now I'm going to have like a late breakfast, early brunch type of thing as I listen to the I just don't like to listen to the audiobook without physically reading the words also with Nocticadia, but I am listening to the audiobook of Immortal Dark. Still going. Well, if you guys don't know, I'm also reading Immortal Dark by Jijis Gurma, and I'm sorry if I mispronounce the author's name. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I'm having such a horrible time with it. Okay, it's not horrible, but I'm struggling. It's just not what I thought it was going to be. I don't even want to tell you what the book is about. This was one of my more anticipated books for the month anyways, and I'm just severely disappointed. We are following a human by the name of Kadan. Her sister went missing a year ago, and so she's out for revenge because she suspects that a specific vampire who happens to live inside her ancestor's home is responsible for her missing, possibly murdering her. This book has had so much potential for me. Like, it's dark academia, enemies to lovers, very gothic vibes. It's got a house that has a mind of its own, which is super cool. The history between the vampires and the humans is interesting, but it's just, in the beginning of this book, it just throws you into the history of why the vampires and the humans don't get along and why vampires are allowed to drink from humans if they are assigned to their house. And I just found myself being very confused in those parts because nothing is really thoroughly explained, and I feel like everything is convoluted. I hope I'm using that word right. To a point where like everything is just mushed together and the author expects you to just understand everything. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if I really like this writing style, and it's also very, very slow burnish, which I love me a slow burn book, but it's just not done the way that I enjoy. And I am sad to say that. I've already gotten so far into the book, like literally I only have this much left. I'm over 50% through the book and I feel like I must finish it. The only way I'm going to finish this though is if I actually just listen to the audiobook while I'm doing other things. When I end up cooking today, we're going to make those apple cider chicken thighs. I'm so excited. I will be listening to this. But as far as my feelings towards it, I wish it was over. I'm not enjoying it at all. I'm sorry, guys. You guys, the book is getting so good that the last thing I want to do right now is cook. But if I don't cook this meal, like I'm planning on cooking 2 big meals this week so that we have like just meals to fall back on when we want to eat something, you know, on the healthier side that's also nice and hearty. But the book is getting so good that I am not wanting to cook, especially these chicken thighs. It comes in a apple cider jus sauce and I know they're gonna be so delicious, but there's just so much prep work to do. I don't think I'm gonna film all of it because then we will be here forever and I'm on a time crunch. After I cook this, we're gonna probably hurry up and go get the kids from school. It'll be time to pick them up, and then after we do that, we have a parent-teacher conference with Charlie's teacher and can't wait to hear all the good exciting things that our daughter has been up to in her classroom. It's always very exciting to meet with the teachers. And then tonight we want to do the pumpkin patch because why not? So gotta cook these chicken thighs first. So I literally have like 5 days before I finish Immortal Dark and I have 5 hours left on this audiobook. I'm just going to listen to it while I cook.
Appalachian sunrise smiles in spring. Rainbow trout.
Okay, I'm finally done. Doesn't look pretty, but I know it's going to be tender. The chicken's gonna fall off the bone, and it's got this incredible apple cider sauce. So this is what it looks like. I had to make the sauce and then take the chicken out and the apples out, and so what you're seeing is a mashup of apples and chicken and onions and all that good stuff. Honestly, it doesn't really matter what it looks like. What matters is what it tastes like, and I hope it's not too oily because it did use a little bit of butter. I ended up actually taking off the skin of the chicken thighs because I just felt like it would have been too greasy. So what if this is a bust, you guys? Okay, moment of truth. Let's try this. Let's try it because I'm dying to try it. So we have, we have a piece of chicken. Actually, I need the knife again. I want a little bit of everything. Some onion, some apple, just the perfect bite, right? So I'm trying to get a little bit of everything and it's not working. Okay. All right. So, moment of truth, you guys. Let's try this. Look at that. I can't wait. Okay, let me fix the camera because you're like slanted. Okay, let's try it. That's good. It doesn't taste oily at all. The chicken is really, really, really tender. It's a little bit more acidic than I would like for my taste, but I can see myself eating this with a side of salad and call it a day. That's not bad. I'm proud of myself. I did this. And just in time to get ready and changed so that we can pick up our kids, come home, do some homework, wait until the evening, and then we'll go to the pumpkin patch.
All these adults are stuff.
A significant light, just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing, faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. The swallows will be here by dawn, and when we're finally sober, they'll be gone.
So I'm on chapter 39 of Nocticadia. Well, now I'm on chapter 40. Chapter 39, though, was so good. This slow burn romance is slow burning, you guys, and it's so delicious. It's so good. Plus, there's also like this very creepy mystery in the background. I'm really having a great time reading this book. What else can I say? I have nothing but nice, great things to say about this book, and it's so perfect for the vibes that I'm going for right now. I'm enjoying myself very much. I have 2 hours left of this book, and you know what, like, I don't think I'm gonna rate it because I feel like I'm gonna give it a horrible rating, partially being my fault because maybe I'm just not in the mood to read this and I've been trying to push through. And we all know that when you try to do that with a book, I mean, the experience is altered, obviously, and it's not great. So is it fair to the book or the author that I'm just might not be in a mood right now to read this and, you know, like, rate it? I don't know. But I'm not enjoying it. Honestly, I see myself like kind of blacking out with some of it because there's a lot of things in here that happen sporadically that don't make sense to me. Like, the story is not really explained very well. The history is not very like flushed out for me to even care about it. And like the romance is like almost non-existent. There was a scene or two, but like nothing really like to the point where I am so invested in these characters. If anything, almost every single character in this book is insufferable and backstabbing and just unlikable. So I don't know. I think the only good thing that I do have to say about this book is that it's very atmospheric. It's dark. It's gothic. It's unsettling at times. And it's got a very great plot. Got so much potential. But everything else in here is like, I don't know. I really don't know. So last night we had such a great time with the kids. It was a busy day for us. We had the conference with the teacher. Me and Charlie spent a lot of time doing homework together. And then after that, it was like 7 and we decided to take the kids to the pumpkin patch. They had such a blast. Came home, they had a late bath, and we were just so exhausted from the day's events. I didn't sleep much last night. Charlie crept in our room last night in the middle of the night and she kicked me throughout the entire night. I haven't been sleeping very well. I don't know why. I just haven't, and it's bugging me because there's so many things I want to do throughout the day, but I'm finding myself like so overly exhausted that I can only manage a few things and I'm just done for the day. So what my plans are for today is basically just reading all day, and that's pretty much it. Like, I don't have any plans to do anything else. I want to sit here, read my heart out until I have to pick up the kids from school, do homework after that, and when I get another chance to read, I will be hooked back on this book. Hello. Okay, welcome to this different background. We're sitting in my dining room table that we don't use because we normally eat in the kitchen island, but we are sitting here because the lighting in my library right now is not the greatest. And so we are working with this lighting. I don't even know if half of my head is, or my bun is chopped off, but we will just go with this. I came on to show you guys. I got 2 books that I bought yesterday because they were on sale, and who doesn't love a good sale? So both of these books are anticipated reads for me as of recently. Okay, first book I'm sure you guys have seen everywhere, and I'm gonna return it. That is a shame. So it is Quicksilver, and you know why I'm gonna return it? Because the cover of this looks like it's faded, you guys. Like, it does not look like this in real life. It actually looks like it wasn't printed nicely, which is why this book, instead of it being $17 or $24, as I've seen it online, it was only $11. But the cover, the way that it was printed is so ugly. I feel like I just can't, you guys. You can't really see it in camera. In camera, it looks flawless and perfect. But it kind of looks like that. Like it wasn't printed on right and it's like faded. I don't know if you can see it, but that's a shame. Anyways, Quicksilver by Callie Hart. As soon as the audiobook comes out, which is on October 29th of this year, I will be reading this book. I've heard nothing but great things. This also has alchemy in it, I think. And it's a slow burn, really great romance. We have our main male character who's a tortured soul. He's been through quite a lot, and I'm just so excited to get to this, but I'm just so annoyed on how I don't know. I might return it, I might not. But it definitely looked like it's missing like a seal or something. It does not look good. I love this cover, by the way. A lot of people don't, but I really like it. I think it's a very sexy cover. I wonder why it was $11. Anyways, the inside looks good, and I like how big it is. I really like that. So I'll keep you updated on this. The next book is Lights Out by Nevessa Allen. This is probably one of the ugliest covers ever I've seen for a dark romance anyways. Usually dark romance books have the most beautiful dark gothic-y covers on them, but this one just doesn't do it for me. This is a dark romance about a mass stalker and his fan. That's all I really know, and I've heard great things, and I'm so excited to read this. It's not that long either, and again, the size of this book is exceptional. Why can't all paperback books be this big? Like, why? Why do they have to be tiny? Like, my Nocticadia book is like a little mini tiny book. These, though, very gorgeous. Yeah, I don't know, but this was only $11, and it looks good on camera. It just doesn't look good in person. Looks like it was just not printed on correctly. Anyways, these are my 2 books, okay, that I've just recently bought. I might be doing another book haul because I am a little feral with dark romances right now, so you might or might not see another book haul video coming soon. Good morning. It is Thursday, October 17. I'm sorry about the lighting, by the way. I ended up finishing Immortal Dark last night by Tejas Gurma. How can I say this politely? I don't know what to give that book. I don't know. Because, and get ready with me, by the way. Can you still see me? Yes. I don't know what to give the book because I feel like it was like the storyline felt like it didn't make sense. The storyline, the history of the characters, none of it made sense. It all felt like jumbled facts, to be honest with you. And it was so frustrating because all of the characters in this book are so insufferable. They're so easy to hate. In not a good way. Like, all of them were so insufferable and annoying, and I didn't like the main character, Hidan. Like, her actions with certain things were just irrational for no reason. Sometimes she did things for no reason out of impulse. Yes, I know that she's like a younger character and she's supposed to have that naive, immature personality about her, but it's not even likable. Like, I did not care one bit about the characters, what she was set out to do. The romance was literally slim to none, and even the main male character was insufferable. All of these characters in this book are so selfish and just stupid. I mean, I'm so sorry if you guys really love that book. Maybe it's just not the right time for me to read it. But to be honest with you, right now it's got no rating because I'm trying to be nice. But honestly, I feel like I could give that book like a 2-star because I feel like it was garbage. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like, I still kind of want to read the second one. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what I feel about it. But is it overhyped? Yes, it is. And there's nothing to look forward to. The atmosphere, the dark vibes, the gothic vibes are perfect. Some of the magical elements in there, like the house itself, is very interesting. But other than that, you guys, like, it was just not for me. The book is not for me. So sad to say that because I really wanted it to be, you know? But anyways, washed my hair last night, did all that because I didn't want to do it today because I want to spend the rest of the day reading. I only have 2 hours left of Nocticadia, and that book is gonna get a 5-star for sure. So I told myself that maybe I'll go to Barnes today because I do really want to get the special edition of The Games Gods Play, which is like a Hades and human romantasy with high stakes, I think. And I've heard nothing but great things, and the special edition cover is stunning. Right now, Barnes has it. I don't think Amazon has it anymore. I really wanted to get it, but also at the same time, I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to be slumped in my reading chair and reading all day because essentially that is why I decided to wash my hair last night, so that I could spend the rest of the day reading. So I don't know. I'm gonna finish Nocticadia today, and I'm gonna pick up One Dark Window because I do want to read that one in Twisted Crowns this month. I was also gonna go on a little shopping spree on Amazon and buy a few books that I've been eyeing and wanting, but then I told myself I'll just buy them one at a time as I'm in the mood to read them, because even though I want to buy a bunch of books all at once and get that dopamine, I think it's called, get that, I'm not going to read those books anytime soon, or at least I don't plan on. So it's more fun if I just buy them one by one. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But I do want to buy The Games Gods Play because I don't know how long Barnes keeps their hardcover books. I don't know. and I don't want to wait. For example, that Quicksilver book by Kelly Hart, nobody is selling that cover anymore until December. So I got that crappy cover. I went and I ordered a replacement for it, even though Amazon's nice enough to let me keep it, which was nice. But I ordered a replacement. We'll see in what condition my replacement comes back in, because I do want a nicer copy of that book, but I don't want to wait until December to pre-order it. So I'm glad I even have a physical copy, because I know I'm going to annotate the crap out of that book. But again, I don't want the same scenario happening to me where I wait until the last minute to buy and then there's no more special editions, or I have to pre-order it and it's going to take months. So I'm kind of torn. I do kind of want to go to Barnes. I wanted to just go to get that book. Who's to say I'm not gonna get more? So maybe my safe bet is just to stay home today. Moment of truth, I did these heatless curls last night, and right after I washed my hair, I usually let my hair sit for like a day, but this time I wanted my hair to be extra curly, and it is. Oh my gosh, look at this, you guys. I just did my regular like blow drying my hair. I put a little bit of oil afterwards to tame the frizz a little bit, and I just curled my hair in these bad boys. Usually this side always comes out way better than this side. This side is always like, screw you. I know that these curls, because they're like clean, fresh curls, that they're, and I also slept in a bonnet, that they are going to last me a long time. Last time I did my heatless curls after a day or two after I straightened my hair, and obviously the curls are not gonna last. This is what it looks like, you guys. Look at this. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm loving it. Let me just brush it out. Holy moly, you guys, I look like a poodle right now, but I know that like these will just fall down. But I look like a freaking poodle, okay. Wow, this is like crazy, crazy like curls. Even this side, usually this side hates me. Holy moly. Maybe I shouldn't go anywhere, right? Maybe I should just stay. But look, can you see that? Look at this. That is freaking amazing. Okay, let's brush the back. Oh my gosh. My husband's gonna laugh. He's gonna be like, oh, hi. Okay. Let me show you what the back looks like. Oh my gosh, okay, right now it's like a frizz ball, okay? This is like the best I could do. Can you see the back? Okay, I'm gonna put on some oil and then I'll be right back. You guys, I literally look like a French poodle. Like, I got like Shirley Temple curls. Maybe I shouldn't have done this with really fresh hair. I know that these curls are like just gonna die down throughout the week or the day maybe, like, but right now it doesn't look that bad in camera, but it does look pretty frizzy and like puffy in real life. Like, oh my god. Yeah. Okay, but this is the kind of stuff with anything in life. It's a journey, right? It's like a trial and error. And I also did my curls super tight because, again, like I want them to last, but not like this. Okay. I'm gonna stop messing with it. I'm gonna show my husband. I don't know, you guys. I don't know if I can get away with this. Let's show you in the light, okay? Okay, let's see. Look at that. I feel like I have like, I don't know, 60s hair. I have no idea, but I feel like I have 60s hair. Yeah, this is what we're working with today. So I will catch up with you guys later. I'm going to read and I will update you on these curls because right now it's not looking promising. Holy crapoli. Holy shit, you guys. Chapter 62, plot twist? What? If I'm talking loud, I'm sorry. I got my headphones on and they're noise cancellation headphones. Chapter 62, oh my gosh. Talk about a freaking plot twist. No way. Where's this story going? I'm 87% through the book. I literally have like 2 hours or less than 2 hours left, maybe an hour and 40 minutes left. How is this just a standalone? How is this? I mean, is it going to be wrapped up in a bow at the end of the book? I hope so, because I've heard nothing but great things and nobody has complained about the ending. But holy crap, you guys, like, I did not see that coming. Did not see that coming. This totally puts a different spin on the current events, certain events that happened in this book. Like, okay, bye, my battery's about to die. Sorry about the lighting. If I turn on the light, this is what it looks like. Okay. Oh, and don't mind my pantry, but that's even worse. Okay. So I'm currently, let me just tell you how long I have left of my audiobook of Nocticadia. I currently have 39 minutes left. 39 minutes. I'm going to make myself a chai latte and we're going to get through this and we are going to finish the book. The book made an interesting turn of events, which, how this is a standalone, I don't know. Is there going to be another book about a specific character in this book? Probably not. I don't know. You guys tell me, but don't give me any spoilers. I'm excited to finish this. And then once I finish this book, I am going to be starting One Dark Window. Yes, I finally got off the wait list and now I have both One Dark Window and Twisted Crown. So I'm hoping to finish it this month and I'm excited. So nothing's gonna happen though until I get my chai latte in. And, oops. I just put the whole thing in there. And let's talk my hair update. You know, it doesn't look too bad in the video, but it's pretty frizzy. I feel like I have 60s hair. I almost feel like a French poodle. I know that eventually it'll just simmer down, okay? It'll simmer down and it'll look a lot better. But heatless curls, didn't have to fry my hair, so that's a good thing.
A significant light, just where it was needed. Gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing. Faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. The swallows will be here by dawn. And when we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt. A significant light, just what it was needed. Clean in the blackest night, cloistered in injustice dead, and in the eyes of time.
I have some updates for you guys. First, let's talk about my hair because I did say I was going to update you. This is day 2, you know, of my hair. Last night I did not sleep in the bonnet. I did not put it in the heatless curls because I wanted the curls to be a little more subtle. So I woke up to these, and all I did was put a little bit of oil, brushed it out. This is the kind of curls that I'm always going for. This is what I like, is when my curls look like this. So had to go through some rough growing pains yesterday and looking like a poodle. Good thing I didn't go anywhere, and it was super frizzy. Today it's more tamed and it looks nicer. Moving on to my books. Last night I did finish Nocticadia. It was so good. 5 stars. It was so good. Please tell me this specific character has a book of his own or will have a book, please, because the way that this book ended, it ended perfectly for the main characters in Nocticadia. However, there's a side character in there that I'm very interested to read about. Please. Please, please, please. Have you guys heard about it? Have you guys heard of like maybe another standalone in the same universe? Please tell me. And if you read the book, you know who I'm talking about. I don't want to say any more because I don't want to give any spoilers, and it will definitely give out a major spoiler if I say the person's name. But I'm very invested in this world, so it'd be nice to have this character's book. Anyways, I finished Nocticadia and I did start One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I'm only on chapter 4, and I guess it's too early to talk about my opinions on it because it's okay. I don't like the narrator. The narrator of the book, she narrates like emotionless, kind of like the way she narrates, it feels like she's reading a run-on sentence, and some of it is bland and emotionless. She also sounds like an older narrator, which every time they do that in books, it's like, why? If the girl is 17 or 18 years old in the book, can't we just find a narrator that sounds like that? It really messes with my head when the narrator's voice does not match who I'm envisioning in my head in the book, especially if the main character is a lot younger, you know? I have to clean the house today, and today is the perfect day to not do that. To just read and just listen to my books and read my books all day. The kids are out of school today, and tonight we have a fall festival, and it's freaking gloomy and dark outside, and it's cold. So the festival is going to be interesting because it starts at night and it goes on until 8 o'clock. And I feel like we're going to be freezing. I don't feel like listening to One Dark Window. I just don't. I feel like I need to actually listen to it as well as following along, because I feel like I could easily get distracted and not pay attention to the essential parts of this book that make it amazing, you know? So I want to read something dark. So I picked up Slasher Pass by Taylor Page. And this is a Halloween dark romance between 2 male characters who are going to be masked men like the slasher, like Scream, and our main female character. The only thing I don't like, you guys, the only thing, I can deal with having one narrator as long as it's a woman narrating both the man and the female parts of the book. But when it's a man narrating the female parts, I'm just very curious to see when the steamy scenes come in, if it's gonna be in the female's point of view. And if it is, it's just gonna sound so weird to me because I'm not used to that. This is the first time I'm listening to a narrator that does both the male and the female, but happens to be a man. So I have nothing against it. It's just weird to me because it's my first time and I don't know if I like it. You know, I already paid $7 for the audiobook, so I'm gonna listen to it because this is right up my alley. It takes place in fall. It's around Halloween. It's a dark romance. There's masked men. I'm sorry, this is what I want to read right now as I'm cleaning the house, which is the most daunting thing I have to do every other week. So I will keep you posted on this. So far, so good. I'm on chapter 4. I get really excited when the male's point of view comes on because it's the male's point of view. And he is described as this nerdy, he's got this nerdy look to him where he's wearing the thick framed glasses. He also has a septum piercing, which, I'm sorry, don't make fun of me, but I didn't even know what that was. Shows how much I know about dark romance. So I looked it up and I'm like, oh, okay, so it's a nerdy guy with a septum piercing in a mask. You guys, this is gonna be fun. It's only 7 hours. I'm gonna have such a blast. When I clean the house, I clean it for 3 to 4 hours. It might take longer because the kids are home, but this is what I need to be listening to while I'm cleaning the house. I haven't seen this book anywhere, haven't heard about this book, but I saw this girl on TikTok talk about it. Her way of describing this book in a specific scene, it just got me hooked. And that scene was main female character, her husband dies or something, her love interest dies, and she has tried to move on with her life. Come to find out that he hasn't died, and he kind of spies on her and stalks her in a mask. He also teams up with another man, and they both wear the same mask like Ghostface, and they taunt her and they haunt her and they like stalk her in her creepy mansion that she lives in. I mean, Say no more. So I'm currently getting ready because my husband surprised me and the kids, mostly me, with a fall festival. Like I'm not a fall festival, with a book festival. We're gonna be going to Las Vegas's biggest book festival here. And I'm very excited. I don't know what to expect. Honestly, I have low expectations for this because anything that Nevada or Las Vegas does event-wise, unless it's at a casino professionally done or whatever, it's not good. So I don't know what to expect. I'm gonna try to bring you guys along with me. We'll see. It just depends on how crowded it is. Nonetheless, I'm like so excited. I've never been to a book festival and I'm so excited. I don't know any of the authors there. I think I only have heard of Tracy Wolf. And I don't have any of her books, so I'm probably gonna buy a book or two. I mean, come on, you can't expect me to go to a book festival and not freaking buy a book. And also they have like a kids section where I think they're giving away some free books for the kids. So that sounds very interesting. I'm excited. Yesterday we had a great time at the Fair Festival, and I will say though, like it was so crowded. Definitely not my scene, and my daughter Charlie, she's just like me. When it's too many people, it's like unbearable. But it was fun. The kids played games. They jumped in the jumpy house. It was so fun. We were so exhausted. Also yesterday, time was on my side yesterday because not only did I clean the house and I put away the laundry, I also redid my nails, and it's like a very pretty, dark, rich red wine color. Came out so good. Considering we were in a time crunch and we had to leave the house, I'm telling you, like I was so lucky because I didn't have anything to fix. I did not mess up a nail. Also, Slasher Pass. I have only 2 hours left of that book, and honestly, I'm enjoying it. It's a reverse harem. Now, this is gonna sound very stupid of me, but like I don't read a lot of dark romance. I'm trying to because I like it. What is the difference between a reverse harem and a Why Choose? Is it because there's more men in it? Because a Why Choose usually has 3 or more men, and they all have a relationship together, and a reverse harem it's just 2 men. I don't know, but this is a reverse harem dark horror romance, and the guys dress up as Ghostface. So it's perfect for Halloween. Our main male character, Everly, she lives in this really cool gothic house that she has slowly decorated herself. I'm talking about the walls being burgundy, dark brown, black. She's got like very vintage antique kitchen utensils. Like she's got all that. So it's so perfect. On top of that, not only is this very steamy, we have masked men who happen to put on the Ghostface mask, which is my favorite franchise. But we also have like a thriller horror slasher-esque to this book. It's fun because, you know, there's a slasher in a mask, but also there's a mystery and there's murders. People are being stabbed just like the movie. Some characters have like ulterior motives. They have their own vindictive motives to do certain things. Yeah, it's fun. I still don't know what I'm gonna rate it. I might rate it a 4 because you know what? It's been fun. It's been fun. It is dark. I mean, I don't know what level of darkness, but it's dark. I mean, we're following our main character, Everly, and these 2 boys that she was kidnapped and held hostage with in this sick ministaries, I think that's how you say it, ministry priestess church, where they do rituals and just sick things with kids. So it is dark. However, don't ask me what level of darkness it is because I could not tell you. I am like not a professional dark romance girly reader yet, so I don't know. I mean, I read hunting and haunting Adeline, and people say that's so dark. I almost want to go into dark romances not knowing a lot of the triggers, because if I read the triggers, I'm not going to read the book. There's nothing that really triggers me and puts me in a bad spot as far as dark romance goes. I know that it's just fiction, you know? All of it is fiction, and I have to remind myself of that. I just don't like to read about sexual assault, anything that has to do with kids. Again, if I just skim through the trigger warnings, then I'm fine. I'm not anticipating the bad stuff happening in the book. I just go with it whenever it does. Those are my plans for today. I will catch up with you guys later. I'm so excited to see what this book festival is about.
A significant light, just where it was needed. Gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing. Faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. The swallows will be here by dawn. And when we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
So we're here in line waiting to get free swag. It's really hot. Didn't realize how hot it's going to be, but I'm so excited because it looks like they're giving out free cups and tote
I tried
bags.
to break this stick. It's on break.
A significant light, just what it was needed. Clean in the blackest night, cloistered in injustice, dead. And in the eyes of time, nobody is losing. The sparrows will be here by dawn. When we finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
It's the next day, it's Sunday. We had such a great time at the book festival yesterday. I didn't buy any books. I love discovering new authors, but like none of the books sounded interesting to me, and they were very pricey for being a new author and all. Not to judge their pricing or whatever, but nothing called to me. But the kids were able to get like a free book that the library was offering each, and they absolutely loved it. We got a lot of free swag. It was so fun, you guys. I think this is something that we're going to be doing every year as part of like our fall event routine. Like, I think we would be doing this every year. I also got a mug, a really nice bookmark. I'm here to close out the vlog today. I feel like I did a good job this week reading. I'd like to say I kept this vlog up for like a week, and within that week, I managed to finish 3 books. Started off more than halfway through one of the books, but completed from start to finish 2 books in this week, and I am so thrilled to say that. Last night, I did finish Slasher Pass by Taylor Page, and I gave that book a 4. I enjoyed my time. The only thing that I didn't like about it was the fact that our main female character is so meek and weak, and there's really nothing to her character. She's unexperienced, very innocent in a sense, and also oblivious to anything. So her character did kind of annoy me, But everything else was good. The steamy scenes were good. The romance between the two male main characters was really good. How they just do anything to serve her was really good to read, you know? I just had a great time. This was so fun. I will be continuing the series. I think the series is called The Final Girls, and they're all kind of slasher, short, dark romances or short novellas. So when I feel like I want to read another slasher book, I will be jumping into the next one in the series, which sounds very intriguing. But right now, I'm in the mood to read something a little longer, something that gives me the same kind of vibes as Nocticadia. So I will be picking up Lovely Bad Things by Trisha Wolfe. And I just ordered the book. I'm going to get it tomorrow. This is a dark romance between a serial killer psychoanalyst who happens to work for the police department and a psychopath tattooed professor. Another professor romance. This one is described as if you combined Criminal Minds and Hannibal Lecter, this is what you would get. And I'm just so here for it, you guys. I think I love my dark romances with a plot in them. Like, I don't just want to read smut. If I want to read smut, I'll read smut. But like, I want a plot, a mystery, murders happening, twists and turns, and also a dark romance. Give me all of that in a dark romance. I can't just have one or the other. Maybe I could, but right now, this is the kind of stuff that I want to read, and I'm so friggin' excited. Should I be jumping into another series? No, because this is a trilogy, and I have yet to complete the Souls trilogy, even though, I mean, I only have one book, but every time I start a new series, I feel so guilty because I should be finishing series, not starting new ones. But I don't care. I don't care. I've heard great things. This is a series that I would want the physical copies of. Just so excited because I was able to get at least books 1 and 2 on Everend. I'm so excited to start this series. I will be starting this today. Regardless if I have the physical book or not, I'm gonna start it today. Moving on to One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I am still on chapter 4 because I have been glued onto Slasher Pass for the last day and a half. I have not made any progress on this. It's just because the freaking narrator in this book is like not doing anything for me. And it sucks because this book has such great ratings. It's highly talked about. But the narrator, come on, girl. That's all I'm saying. Like, there is no emotion in her voice. And I need some kind of emotion. Because if not, it's like listening to a computer read this to me. And I need some kind of emotion in her voice to feel something for the character. That's why I haven't really been excited to pick this up. Not because of the storyline itself, because it is interesting and it's got the vibes, but the narrator is just not doing a good job. Sorry. So in this vlog, I did finish 3 books like I said. I finished Slasher Pass by Taylor Page. I did finish Nocticadia. Slasher Pass I gave a 4. Nocticadia, 5 freaking stars. And Immortal Dark, I'm giving it a 2. Just to be nice. This was so disappointing in so many levels for me. I almost still want to read the second one because I want to know what happens, but I don't know, you guys. Like, I never give books lower than a 2. The only book I've given a 1 star or a 0 star to my knowledge, was Bonnie by Mona Awad. I think that's the author's name. We're not going to get into it, but I just thought that book was the dumbest, stupidest book I've ever read in my life. And I hate the fact that I can't get all the hours and days I wasted on reading that book. I'm sorry, if you like that book, good for you. I thought it was the dumbest thing ever. Anyways, 2 star for Immortal Dark. I'm sorry. Definitely not worth the hype if you ask for my opinion, but a lot of people loved it, so just take my opinion with a grain of salt. So there you have it. Those are all the books that I read in this vlog. I started One Dark Window. I'm going to start Lovely Bad Things, and I finished 3 books. I'm so happy about that. We also went to a pumpkin patch. We went to a book fair. I had a good time. This was a very good vlog. Was it spooky? No. But let's just call it spooky because I'm reading spooky books, okay? I've read spooky books in this vlog. So therefore, I will be calling it my spooky vlog. So there you have it, guys. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I will catch you on my next one. Bye!
Black as night, cloistered in injustice.